Says, I like to go to the cemetery once a week in order to remember death. Is this permissible? It is permissible, and it is recommended because there is a reference. In the sound hadith, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, I had forbidden you from visiting the graveyard. ألا فزوروها. Now resume visiting the graveyard. Then he mentioned the effective cause, which is exactly as you mentioned in your question. When he said, فَإِنَّهَا تُذَكِّرُكُمُ الْمَوْتِ, because it will remind you with death or of death. So if your purpose of the visitation to remember death, this is an act of worship. If the purpose of your visit in the graveyard is to remind you with the shortness and the brief nature of this life and to soften your heart, this is an act of worship. If you give the salam to the deceased, the same way the Prophet ﷺ prescribed, Assalamu alaikum ahla diyari min al-mu'minina wal-muslimin wa inna insha Allahu bikum lahiqun nas'alullaha lana wa lakum al-afiyah. Peace be with you, the dwellers of these homes, of the believers and the Muslims. And soon, insha'Allah, we will join you. It's a fact. Then the dua, the invocation. We ask Allah for us and for you al-afiyah. We ask Allah to pardon us and to pardon you. That is the only prescribed dua. Then when you stand there, you can always ask Allah to forgive the dead people, especially if you know one of the deceased by name. That is permissible. Barakallahu feekum, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to what is best.